Ehi la ciurma, io sono Matsetes e ben ritrovati qui con un nuovo video per la LudoNarraCon 2023. Oggi ci troviamo a provare una demo di Fall of Porcupine, Last Days of Summer. Sarà probabilmente un video come altri, non editati e caricati direttamente così. Penso che la demo, insomma, non andrà a richiederci particolarmente tanto tempo, ma era una di quelle che mi interessava di più provare, per cui vorrei provarla qua insieme a voi. Hi out there. Hope you're well and I'm glad to have you back. Today I want to update you on what's going on in Porcupine. Again, I was on the road for you this week and run into a lot of old familiar faces. Among other things, I stopped by Gilbert's this weekend and sampled Giuliano's latest creation, Wild Gooseberry Beer. Highly recommended for fans of fruity drinks. It's more for holidays though, but feel free to give it a try. I love this time of the year, and you can probably guess why. The Hibernation Festival is right around the corner. The preparations have already begun and I talked to the organizer. Some popular bands will be on the bill, and local arts will be represented as well. Con la virgola non ci andava. Plus, of course, there's the Big Stew contest again. I remember last year, Chloe Colbert took first place with her sage soap. Bring your biggest spoon and try your way through. There are a lot of highlights again this year. Take a few days off and stop by. Unfortunately, this is the time of the year when the days are getting shorter again. Today I had to put on a sweater for the first time. Crazy. Yesterday it felt like summer after all. But I guess that's how it is with the seasons. You get used to the sun too quickly. Ok, quindi praticamente ci ha parlato di questa città e del festival che ci sarà prima del letargo, del tipo, e niente, ci ha detto che è arrivato l'autunno e quindi le giornate si sono più corte e ci ha raccontato un po' delle cose del festival. Excellent. A good day always starts with being late. And without Dr. Krokowski busting your chops. Or a busted coffee machine that doesn't even get warm. Anyways, I gotta run. Ok, quindi siamo in ritardo. Sembra. Questo cosa dice? You late too? Nope, I'm just here to show how dialogues work in Fall of Porcupine. I see, thanks a lot. No problem. Ah, era davvero là solo perché si potesse interagire con lui. Ha detto, ehi, sono qua solo per spiegare come funzionano i dialoghi, adesso me ne vado. Ah, quindi c'è il salto, è un platform praticamente. C'è uno che deve andare al lavoro con questi teleghi qua. No, ok. Ma è lui che cinguetta? Fatto un cinguettino. Eh? Someone there? Rudolph, you hear something too? What do you say? Guess the last beer yesterday had already expired. Make a pot of coffee, I got a hangover. Ok, si è ubriacato già. Molto silenzioso però sto giro. That stop most probably won't see any buses today. Eh sì, sta facendo lavori sulla strada. You got the day off, bus stop. Enjoy your day. Qui c'è un giorno libero ancora. Sant'Ursula Hospital. You hold, we heal. Ok. That slogan ain't half bad. Ma non è neanche eccezionale come slogan. Oh, la statua di prima. Who was that hat-wearing giant? Non lo so, se non lo sa lui chi è. Graficamente mi sembra molto gradevole, molto autunnoso, molto... un dottore. These generic hospital selling points are fascinating. You find them at every corner, pointing in all directions. Still, you get lost all of the time. Must be frustrating for a signpost. Probabilmente. C'è qualche tipo segreto qua fortissimo? Our hospital could use more art like this. But I'm afraid Mr. Heydrich and Dr. T-Wall from the hospital management have a different opinion. Nevertheless, thanks anonymous artist. Vabbè. Ci sta, ecco cosa c'è. Al parcheggio, con la gente di lusso che c'ha le macchine. Però non possiamo uscire, possiamo al massimo pucciare i piedi dentro le foglie. Dai, andiamo al lavoro quindi. Ah, è un cerotto, quindi per forza è qualcosa di medico. Perché c'era un cerotto, cioè negli ultimi giorni d'estate era scritto su un cerotto sotto, almeno sembrava così. Wait a moment. Oh, are those chalk dogs? The last time I ate those I was a kid. Lol. Poi c'è il bagno per uomini cornuti e donne campane. Good morning, Ingrid. You've been working here 2 weeks and already you're late? That's not gonna cut it, kid. Yes, nice to see you too. Save yourself the trouble. Bad day? Bad, my coffee machine is full of mold. And the snack machine ate all my change. Ok, possiamo scegliere le opzioni. Quite sassy, what's up with the snack machine? Any news this something happened last night? There's a construction site outside of the hospital. Direi con la seconda. Oh, scusate, con la seconda. Qualcosa è successo di nuovo? Oh, a whole load has happened. But I'm weak. So weak. I can barely talk. Choco. Okay, got it. Ti hai ripigliata? Ah, ok, mi ha dato da fare. Ha detto che non era rotta. Ha fatto tutto il discorso sul fatto che era rotta. Is that a coffee cream prickle? Just for you, fresh from the machine. You just saved my life, kid. What was it you wanted to know? What's new? Oh, that's right. The cafeteria is closed today. Dr. Halil allegedly tried to heat up his microbiotic instant meal in Sergei's stove oven. Such a mess. I hope you've made yourself a sandwich today. And 2 new patients were put on your ward last night. One of them has a nasty rash. A mean case of shingles, if you ask me. The other one was barely able to walk. Suspected urinary stones. Oh, okay, calcoli. But I think he's well on his way to renal colic. Oh, una colica renale. We kept both of them here for now. I'm sure you'll meet them today. Things you know, Ingrid. I've been here for 30 years, my dear. Now let me enjoy this creamy coffee deliciousness. What are you still doing here? Hurry to the third floor. Otherwise, Dr. Krokowski will give you hell. Oh, the elevator is broken. Again. Don't even bother trying it. Got it. See you later. Yeah, whatever. Ok. Suspicious. Cos'è un cestino? Allora, quindi dobbiamo prendere le scale per forza, perché l'ascensore è rotto. C'è roba di qua? Ah, la caffetteria che è chiusa, probabilmente. Sì. Beh, lui è molto positivo rispetto a quelli che sono intorno, sembra. Boh, qua c'è roba. Vabbè, non andiamo a temporeggiare troppo, che sennò poi non finiamo più. Tra l'altro stavo pensando che sto bene con questa arancione con tutti questi colori autunnali. Si addice probabilmente. No? Guarda che ginnastica proprio già di prima mattina, tra il cantiere e l'ospedale. Terzo piano. I'm glad you made it before it got dark. Sorry about that, Dr. Krakowski. I asked the patients not to die until you arrived. They might not be so generous next time. I'll be more punctual in the future. Not more punctual, just punctual. Just punctual. Well, alright, let's start the rounds. Time waits for no one. We'll start with room 301. Ok. Niente, si è arrabbiato con noi e ci ha detto iniziamo dalla camera 301. Non sto tradurre ogni singola frase perché sennò ci diventiamo matti qua. Allora, this is Mr. Kissinger. He was admitted last night with high fever. He's also suffering from severe pain on the right side of his body and an acute rash. How are we feeling today, Mr. Kissinger? Good so far, Dr. Krakowski. I had a rough night and I'm hungry. Well, that sounds perfect. I would have been worried if you slept well here. Mia? Yes? What do you think? What do I think? Your diagnosis. Oh, see, yeah, sure. I, sì, aiutiamo Mia. Hmm? Jingles. What? Jingles. It could be herpes zoster, a very pronounced case of shingles. Not could be, it is, you're right. I'd be lying if I said I expected that to happen. Let's not waste any more time. Get well soon, Mr. Kissinger. Thanks. We still have two more patients to visit in room 302. Let's go, the day is almost over again. Already. Qua abbiamo visitato una persona e il giorno è già quasi finito. Che cavolo? Come vola il tempo, eh? Quindi è herpes zoster quello, cioè. Good morning, Mrs. Kaspars. Keep coming, Mrs. Kasparas. Good morning. Are the painkillers working? Yes, thank God. That was one hell of a pain. Mrs. Kasparas came to us yesterday evening with severe pain in her lower abdomen. She has vomited a few times. Urinating is also difficult. Finley, you're very quiet. Delight us with your beautiful voice. What is our patient suffering from? It could be urinary stones. Correct. Last night's exams were able to confirm urinary calculus. We suspect that renal colic has already occurred. More tests will be conducted this morning. However, we will probably have to remove urinary stones surgically. A clean diagnosis, a little cautious but not wrong. Mrs. Kasparas, I wish you a quick recovery. Call the nursing staff if you need anything. Thank you so much, Dr. Krakowski. Follow me. Last patient, last chance. Ma tanto ci continuo a fissare male. Mentre si spostava, ho notato gli occhi erano sempre a fissare noi male. Good morning, Mrs. Ahmed. How are you today? Just a moment, what's this? Your dressing is soaking wet. When was the last time it was changed? Yesterday, I think, yesterday at midday. Midday yesterday? Finlay, change your dressing now. Ah, ok, ho le bende da sostituire. Ok, questo sembra un tutorial. Take care of your patients. Please press and hold the show buttons. Do not press other buttons or more buttons when displayed. Try to react as fast as... Ok, un quick time event. Ah, ok, devo tenerlo premuto. Ah, ok. Ok. Who was on duty yesterday? Me. I was thinking I was going to change it. The storage room up here was empty. I was going to the basement to get a new dressing. And then you forgot about it. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I don't tolerate such sloppiness on this ward. Dr. Krakowski, it was probably just an oversight. Finlay, you stay out of this. Get a grip, Mia. You're not going to get far if changing a simple dressing flusters you like that. Dr. Krakowski, let's not get so worked up. You know yourself how stressful it is here. Ah, forse è un'infermiera questa capra o muflone. We're also constantly understaffed in nursing. These two are new. They need to get warmed up first. That's no excuse. I don't want to see a mistake like that again. And what are you doing here anyway? This ward's storage room is empty again. Just do your job and take care of it. These rounds are over. È uno bello tosto, il nostro dottor Krakowski. Ma dobbiamo andare a fare un'altra visita ancora? No, aveva detto che c'erano ancora due pazienti alla 302, ma abbiamo finito la 302. Non ho capito il discorso iniziale però che faceva del festival. Try your hardest, Finlay. I'm doing the best I can. If that's your best, then go to this hospital. Ok. Ma cosa devo fare però, scusate adesso? This is where our rosters are posted and the cleaning schedule. And someone apparently wants to sell a bike. I might take a look at that bike. Devo parlare con lei. Anaru. Hey Carl, it was great of you to stand up for me just now. No problem. Why are you standing here? I'm waiting for the damn elevator. It's broken. Again? Great. What are you up to? I have to go to the main storage room on the ground floor. You heard what Krakowski said. The ward storage room is empty again. I gotta get supplies. Need help? I sure won't say no. No, but I could help you with the carrying. Let's not waste any time then. We'll take the stairs, unless we're broken now as well. What could be broken about the staircase? You have no idea, kid. Speriamo che non si rompano anche le scale. Se no sarebbe un guaio davvero. Sono più veloce io, sono più veloce io. È buono? No, sarà in fondo lo storage, cosa sono l'avremmo visto. C'era una stanzetta, mi pare, in fondo. Dopo la caffetteria. Caffetteria! This is our main storage room, my second home. Chaotic at first glance, but I have my system. You have a system? Yes, I have plenty of systems. Let me get our stuff together, Finley. You better stay back, kid. Anything could be hiding in there. You think you're grabbing a cable, but in fact it's a king cobra. Why don't we have any snake handling gloves then? We do, they are somewhere in the main storage room. Seriously? No jokes. What king cobras? Okay, okay. No need to be hysterical. No jokes. Let's get this over with, kid. Agreed. Ok, allora prendiamo queste supplies, queste... That's a lot of stuff. But they'll be over if we have to carry it all upstairs. Yes, and it'll also be the end of the day for my back. This hospital is really wearing me out. Who knows how many more years my body can take it. Why don't we ask the janitor to take a look at the elevator? Old Glenn over? Good luck with that. Don't you think he'll help us? Everything Gregor touches ends up even more broken than before. Come on, let's give it a try at least. Alright, but only because it's just one room farther. I'm saving myself every unnecessary step. After you. Hello, Mr. Glendover. Who's this? Oh, the newbie. What is it? Could you fix the elevator for us? I don't have any spare parts. You usually do it with duct tape and a glue gun. That's why it keeps breaking down. I'd rather save myself the trouble. Duct tape? Listen, Gregor, we need the elevator. And I need my cigarettes. I lost them somewhere. But where? No cigarettes, no help from me. If I find your cigarettes for you, will you help us with the elevator? Maybe. Maybe? Say yes, you old grouch. Yes, alright. I was on the front entrance parking lot this morning. I took the trash to the dumpsters at the back entrance. And I took a look at Ingrid's coffee machine. There's nothing more I can do for it. So my smokes must be there somewhere. I'm on it. I'm going back to our stuff. Don't want anything else getting stolen. Quindi vediamo un po', ha detto che era qua nel parcheggio, sistemare la roba. The ambulance had probably seen better days too. I think even my equipment, not the equipment of my alma mater, was more modern than this. And even that could be described as antique. Well, as long as it's still running, you don't have to retire it yet. I kind of like that old jalopy. Okay. Gregor said he was at the dumpsters this morning. There really are cigarettes in here, and they still look pretty good. The reddish-brown sludge must have been on the pack before. Ok, quindi le abbiamo trovate. Yeah. Mr. Glendover, hello. Yes, newbie. Your cigarettes, I got them. They were by the dumpsters. Good stuff, kiddo. And you're really gonna fix the elevator now with duct tape? Well, you gotta work with what's available. I don't even ask them upstairs anymore. Management always promises they order new stuff, but nothing ever arrives. Maybe I'll give it a couple of good bucks. That usually helps too. Hopefully you'll get off my back when I'm done with it. No problem. Thanks. Ok, quindi come negli ospedali normali non arriva mai la roba, quindi lo sistema con lo scotch. I'm always surprised whenever anything works in this dump. I'm not promising anything, but I think we can use the elevator again now. Pure luxury. Enjoy it while you can. It could be over soon. And when that time comes, try not to be in the elevator. Hey, you were of great help, Finley. We can use people like you in this hospital. I'm glad I could help. Now get going. You should start taking care of your patients. Talk to Dr. Krakowski. She'll give you assignments for today's shifts. Oh, è una donna? Will do. See you later. There ain't no way around that. No, dove siamo? Dove siamo? Ah, siamo di nuovo al terzo piano. Ok. There you are, Finley. Where you've been all hiding this time? I was helping Carl carry the boxes to the storage room. They're pretty heavy. It's very kind of you, Finlay, but let the nurses take care of that. You've done more than enough. I have assigned you 3 patients today. Look at your smartphone. My smartphone? We're testing digital patient records right now. You can download your patient information before your shifts begin. Okay, got it. Okay. New tasks available. Downloading today's schedule. Ok, la 301, la 302 e la P31. Che dobbiamo fare qua? Hello, Mr. Kissinger, what's new? I'm asking you. I'm spending most of my days lying in bed lately, doing nothing, looking out of the window. Did you know that today is the beginning of meteorological fall? Is that right? No, I didn't know that. We've never had so little rain in the summer as we've had this year. That's fine by me. Are you in any pain? The left side of my body hurts. Only the left? Yeah, and I feel really exhausted. If it weren't for the pain, I could sleep all day. I'm very sorry about that, but you'll feel better soon. We'll keep you under observation a little while longer. Let me take a look at your rush. Does that hurt? Just lying around is already pretty painful, you know? No, it's not that bad, I promise. Ah, ci sarà una cutia. Cioè, come me le lette le lettere? Ok. Solo B. Ah, perché ho provato un tasto sbagliato. Alright, that's it. What do you think? That's a pretty nasty case of shingle. We need to keep an eye on your rush and treat it regularly. Your circulation seems fine though. Alright, your instruments are pretty cold. They always are, I'm afraid. There's nothing you can do about it. One of the great mysteries of the universe. Fascinating. Have a lovely day. Ok, quindi abbiamo controllato lo sfogo cutaneo del tizio, Mr. Kissinger. Adesso dobbiamo andare alla 302. Che c'era quella con i calcoli e... che non è questa, e l'altra... cos'è che aveva? Ah, aveva una benda. How are you, Mrs. Amit? Oh, much better. The painkillers have got me flying high. I'm glad to hear it. Could I maybe have some more of them? Well, unless it's absolutely necessary, then no. Oh, that's too bad. And how about under the table? For later? Mrs. Amit. Alright. My family physician is more relaxed about that kind of thing than you are. You won't need any more painkillers, I promise. I will take extra special care with your treatment. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Oh, qui. Ah, cambia di nuovo la medicazione. Avevo tolto le cose troppo in fretta. Sempre B. You see? Didn't hurt at all, did it? I don't know. I bet it'll be gone after dinner. You're the doctor. I'll check on you again tomorrow, okay? Alright. Ok. Mi dispiace, sto leggendo tutto io, ma perché c'è tanto dialogo e non c'è nessuno che parla. Guarda come mi guarda, ma... Ah no, non mi guarda più. C'è l'altra anche trotterella. I31. Perché è così lento adesso cammina? Questa non spiega niente di questo. Good afternoon, Mr. Delwyn. My name is Finley, and I am your attending physician. Hello, doctor. My name is Kasia Delwyn, and I'm your patient today. Here's to a good working relationship. I'll make a storybook patient, you'll see. Nausea, abdominal pain, muscle cramps. I got it all. No spoilers, Mrs. Delwyn. Let me try to do my job well. Alright, let's get on with it, then. Ah, ok, diagnosi. Trova la combinazione corretta di simboli. Blu vuol dire che è un simbolo corretto ma nella posizione sbagliata. Verde vuol dire che è giusto, nella posizione giusta. E i simboli saranno evidenziati in verde quando sono nella posizione corretta. Un simbolo non può essere una corretta combinazione più di una volta. Trova la corretta combinazione in 8 turni. Entro 8 turni. Ok. Ok, allora proviamo dente, piede, teschio e ossa. Ma ci sono due blu. Quindi proviamo a mettere qua dente e qua piede. Teniamo dente e piede. E qua mettiamo cuore e qua mettiamo occhio. Ok, piede giusto e in più ci sono due ma in posizione sbagliata, per cui proviamo a cambiare dente e occhio e qua mettiamo... Cos'è che manca ancora che non abbiamo messo? E no, allora non era dente, era qualcosa di prima, perché sennò altrimenti l'avremmo azzeccato. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Ah! Guardate che successo incredibile! Oh, incredibile! Sono proprio contento. Bello. Top. Cosa pensate? Ho un sospetto. Well, we'll have to do some more examinations. Someone will come by later to draw blood. And tomorrow we'll know more. Alright. You are an excellent patient. I'll recommend you to the staff. Thank you. See you tomorrow then. I'll be here. Oh, and could you do me a favor? What can I do for you? If there's a blueberry pudding left over somewhere, I'll gladly take 2 tonight. If I come across a blueberry pudding, it's all yours. Perfect! Ok, voleva una doppia dose di dessert della mensa, probabilmente. C'è roba nuova sul telefono? Con dottor Krokowski. Scusate gli sbagliamenti vari. Did you take care of all your patients? Yes, all taken care of. Hang on in there, Finley. You haven't been with us long, but I see potential in you. Don't underestimate this job. Don't underestimate your responsibility. Maybe then you will make it here. Go home now. You're working the late shift tomorrow. Then we'll see what you're made of. Have a nice evening. Il pudding? Ah, forse giù in fondo c'era una cosa con un simbolo di caffè. Vediamo se troviamo. This is way to our break room. There have been days where I haven't set foot in this room once. Why is there a break room at all if there are hardly any breaks? It's sad for the room to not be in use at all. Ma quindi non c'è il padding. Storage room, ok. È quasi sempre vuoto. Forse in camera P32? Volevo portare un padding sul serio, un blueberry padding. No. Vabbè, andiamo via a casa. Questi stanno tutti dormendo, poi. Mi spiace, signor, ma io il padding non l'ho trovato. Andiamo giù a casa a questo punto. Il blueberry padding. Prendo le scale perché non mi fido molto dell'ascensore, quello con lo scotch. Allora, di qua si usciva, eh? Mi pare di sì. Oh, buongiorno, tutto a posto? Get out of here, kid. You're working late shift tomorrow, aren't you? Yes, finally I get the chance to sleep in. Sleep in? Never heard of it. Is that your slang? Have a nice evening, Ingrid. Hey, already thinking about going home? Ready for the end of the day and ready for my bed. What? No, no, no. Come down to Gilbert's with me and we'll have a drink together. One drink? One will soon become 5. Come on, don't be a party pooper. Alright, but let's take Mia with us. She's had a rough day. Go ask her, I'll wait here. I've just seen Mia down here. She must be around here somewhere. Ok, allora andiamo a cercare Mia. Invitiamo anche lei, sta povera mucca. Mucca, perché se diciamo vacca poi sembra un'altra roba. Dov'è? Detto che era giù da queste parti. Ah, eccola. Carl and I are heading over to Gilbert's for a drink. Wanna join us? I'm pretty pooped. Tough day. Then you earned the cold drink even more. Mm. Come on, it's on me. Okay, you twisted my arm, but I'll pay for my own tab. Deal? I'm telling you, a freshly tapped beer like that puts my feet back on the ground, no matter how bad my day's been. You mean refuel, don't you? Refuel, too. I'm not much of a drinker, but today I'll make an exception. The day was stressful, but I'm kinda in a good mood. But while we're sitting here, could you do me a favor, Finlay? Sure. In the future, please don't tell me the answers on rounds. I know I can do it and I want to do it on my own. I know you can do it too. I promise I'll hold back next time. Thanks. Here's to that. To Finlay's vow of silence. What's wrong? I think he's already practicing. Has it always been like this in the hospital? What do you mean? Well, I've only been there for a few weeks, and I fall into bed every night completely wiped out. Even now I'm finding it hard to keep my eyes open. I feel the same way. You've been there forever, Carl. How did you deal with this stress for so long? Well, I think at some point you get used to it. When you realize that this stress is normal, maybe it gets easier to endure. It's not like you can make a formal complaint about it. I learned under Dr. Theobald. He wasn't even the chief of medicine back then. He always had a sympathetic ear for people. For his patients, anyway. I would have liked to have seen that. And our internal medicine department was upstairs on the 5th floor. Come to think of it, that was all quite a while ago. There is a ward on 6th? There was. Structural defects. Roman Andrick from accounting said that was the only option. Too bad, I always liked it up there. Right. And the ward? Was everything then like it is today? Well, not quite. We didn't have all this digital stuff. The doctors were always leaving their pens in the room. I had a really big collection at home, and Ingrid still fit into her normal office chair. But hey, the woman is awesome. Yeah, I like her too, kind of. But was it as crazily stressful as today? Huh, hard to say. Like I said, it was quite a while ago. I remember I was always totally exhausted in my first few months, but that feeling went away at some point. I think it's like jogging. At some point you get past the point of exhaustion, and you just keep running. I hate running. I like to go for a walk. Does that count? Possibly. That makes you by far the most athletic of us. Sad, but true. No one has ever said that to me before. I don't even know how to feel. I gotta take a leak. You're ruining the moment here, you know that? Leave the kid alone. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But no, darling, my glass won't fill itself. Beh, dai, è un simpatico siparietto. Leave me alone, kid. Hey, Finlay, my friend. Who stepped on your foot? Hey, Juliano. Life. What's all this about? It's okay, long story. I like long stories. And I also like my life. You know, we're lucky to have something you can call a daily routine. What do you mean? I took out the trash today at noon. The garbage bag ripped and all the gunk ran down my pants. Oh, nasty. Yeah, true. But not bad either, right? I guess not. I count myself lucky that I have nothing worse to tell you. Profound, though. But it's still a challenge sometimes with a daily life like that. Anyways, nice thought. E almeno cosa c'hanno? The list of beverages hasn't been updated in a while. Light gooseberry beer, liver liquor, warm dormouse, and the Barzuka 7 rounds of surprise. Sounds... Si esce di qua o dall'alto? No, mi sa che si esce dall'altro lato. Vabbè. C'è un annuncio qua. There's a newspaper article on the wall. The Barzuka hangs up his gloves. Boxing fans around the world have been in tears this weekend as one of the most famous boxers of recent decades announced his retirement. In just 7 years, the Barzuka hit his way into the hearts of the public. and now he's leaving him bruised. But Barzuka commented on his decision at a board game convention. I have achieved everything in my career that I wanted to achieve. I have fought for love and peace, in the rain, in the snow, and in the burning sun. Now it is time for me to face a longer and harder fight. That is why I am retiring. The exact reasons for his retirement were not mentioned. In just 7 years, he competed in over 518 fights, 515 defeats, 2 victories by the non-appearance of his opponent, and 1 victory by knockout when his opponent laughed so hard he couldn't continue fighting. But Barzuka was one of the worst boxers in history. He was, however, revered by his fans and his competitors for his humorous monologues. Wait a minute. The Barzuka? Wow, I love records. I don't know why exactly. I barely ever listen to music, and when I do, it's digital. But this scratching and the noises kinda remind me of my grandpa. Ok, quindi c'è fatto tutta la storia infinita di questo Barzuka che lascia tutti in lacrime, fortissimo perché si ritira dalla box e poi dice che ha gareggiato in 518 gare e le ha perse 515. Quindi insomma un tipo speciale. Possiamo andare in bagno. Why do all bar restrooms smell like the artificial citrus scent? I mean, sure, nobody likes the smell of urine, but do you have to cover it up with something even more unpleasant? Whenever I smell that artificial lemon, it makes me retch. Ah, whatever. Hold your now and get through it. Ah, è andato in bagno, ok. Gilbert's is not just the only bar, but also the only motel in town. It's not exactly a tourist hotspot. Honestly, I've never ever seen a tourist in Porcupine. Maybe that's why there's only one room. Ma io volevo uscire. Scusate un attimo, che cosa dobbiamo fare quindi? No task. Ok che non abbiamo task. Quindi cosa. Non doveva tornare a casa, ha detto che tornava a casa. Whenever I see a dartboard, I get foggy flashbacks. I actually like playing darts, even though I rarely hit anything. I don't think I've ever won a match, but it's definitely better than foosball. I hate foosball. Di qua si esce? No. Ma allora come esco, scusa? O è qua che finisce la demo? Ma cioè, insomma, la demo dovrebbe dire: ehi, è finita, grazie di aver giocato, bellissimo tutto. I don't think my beer was empty when I left. What? No, you drank up before you left, I'm sure. Oh geez, look behind you, a three-headed grouch. What are you staring at, Shorty? Next round isn't you. Okay, fine. Ah no, ok, ma quindi ci aveva fatto fare solo un giro. There you are. Giuliano, keep them coming. The evenings only just begun. Ma avevo capito che stessimo andando via? Vabbè. Sant'Ursula has become an old lady. An old lady with her paint peeling off. Frustrating. I always wanted to be a good doctor, but I'm afraid the stress is too much for me. That I'll make mistakes. Or just lose the meaning of my work. Baloney. You save lives each and every day. Name me one thing that's more important. The main thing is to keep going, kid. Ah. I think the kid's right. You guys and that dump of yours, it's falling apart. You can't get anything done over there. Shut your mouth, Ralph. Nah, nah. Now I'll tell you something. You come in here complaining about how hard your lives are. You should take a long, hard look at yourselves. Lazy, incompetent jerks that you are. You can't even keep an indoor cactus alive. And you talk about curing people of cancer? You couldn't save my wife either. And why? Because you all have nothing between your ears, that's why. If it were up to me, I'd burn the entire place down. I've been sitting here for no idea what time is it, and I'm still quicker-witted than the two of you put together. Oh yeah? And what makes you think that you old drunk? I'll prove it. Bums! Bums? Bums, we're playing bums now. Loser pays the tab. If you want me to pay the so bad, be my guest. Wait a moment, what's bums? Kid, haven't you even been to a bar before? Alright, listen up. In bumps we take it in turns to count from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You can count, can't you? I think I can manage that. Good. However, you're not allowed to say the number if there's a 3 or a 7 in it, or if a number is divisible by 3 or 7. In that case, you say bumps in the direction we're counting in reverses. And if you count when it's not your turn, you lose too. Got it? Ok, quindi non si possono dire 3, 7, numeri anche hanno 3, 7 numeri che sono divisibili per 3, per 7 e bisogna invertire la direzione. Ah, ok, non so solo la testa per fare sta roba. I'm not getting any younger. Go, I'll start. 2. 7, 8. Pams, 10. 13. 14 Pams. 15 Pams, 16. E 18 di nuovo Pams. 19, 20. Eh no, ho perso. Now you see who's in charge here. Ha 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 ha. And now I'm going to have a big cold drink. Or 10. That was just luck. You cheeky garden gnome. What are you saying? Garden gnome. You look like the tip of a cotton swab. Hey, wait, I'll give you a cotton swab. That doesn't look good. Press E to attack Ralph as he lunges to strike. Press and Alt W to block Ralph's attack and charge a special attack. Press space to perform your special attack. Okay.
Three, two, one, fight!
Non l'ho capito. Don't force me to bring my gloves out of retirement. Ah, era lui quindi. Let's call it a night. Non ho capito niente cosa stava succedendo, vabbè. No, c'è una telefonata. Pina, chi è Pina? Finley, good morning, Pina here. What are you up to, matey? What? Pina? Yes, are you driving through a tunnel? Am I mumbling? Mumbling? What's wrong with you? Are you sick? Have you been infected by the virus from the hospital? Do you have a disgusting rash on your belly? Show me. No, no, I'm fine. I was drinking at Gilbert's last night. You drink? I had no idea. Clearly not often enough. But I'm working the late shift today, so I can rest up. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do something, I already have an idea. Meet me at the marketplace, there's something I need to see to there. Oh, okay, give me 30 seconds. Don't keep me waiting. Looking forward, see ya. Mi sembra il sito medico questo. Possiamo prendere il furgone? No. I want to see the world. Non si intende. Mi piace perché hanno aggiunto quella roba. There you are. Where have you been? Hey Pina, I'm glad to see you too. You look tired, you okay? Yes, everything's fine. Lots on at the hospital right now. And Giuliano's gooseberry beer is really tasty. But my head is pounding. You just can't take anything. The evening didn't end so well last night. We talked ourselves into a frenzy. Had to let off some steam. And then there was this guy too, some old circus complaining about us in the hospital. My emoji hit rock bottom. But old geezer, was his name Ralph? Yeah, that's right, Ralph. Carl already knew him too. Everybody knows Ralph. He's actually a nice guy, but every now and then he lets his frustration get the better of him. Don't worry about him, I think the matter is already forgotten. Didn't you say we were doing to do something? Yeah, sure. And what was it? We're going for a ride. Why did I have to come to the marketplace then? Couldn't you have picked me up? Who do you think I am? I have to work after all, unlike you lazybones. I thought the little walk wouldn't do you any harm. Well then, shall we go? Yeah. Hooray, let's go! Sì, avrei potuto guardare la roba intorno, ma sennò questo video non finisce più. È già un'ora praticamente di demo, ancora non è successo niente. We're gonna walk from here. Where are we? This is the Glow Milk Woods. I like to come here when I'm stressed and in need of fresh air. And you seem pretty stressed lately. I thought you could use a walk. I seem stressed? Yeah. Here we go. You're gonna love it. Oh, ma aspetta un attimo, cosa corre? Pina! È andata. Ah, eccola. Aveva detto la passeggiata, non una corsa, l'impazzata. Vabbè, dai, adesso sono 8 e stiamo guidando. Ah, c'è un cuoricino, ma se ci fermiamo poi dopo quella ci supera. Ah no, ci sta dietro adesso. Prima correva come una pazza scalmanata. Wow! What's that? That's all that's left. Left of what? There used to be some kind of stronghold here a few centuries ago. Even before Porcupine was founded, there was a village right here at the foot of the forest. And here in the forest there lived a count, or a king, or whatever. I mostly skipped the history. I see. And that's it? Sono tutte domande stupide, farò la prima che mi sembra meno stupida. Il muschio cresce più in fretta qui. We could set up camp here and find out. Got any plans for the next 2 weeks? Bigger than looking at moss, that's for sure. Too bad. No, but back that, the count or the king or whoever actually lost something here, a little golden statue. I heard that statue worked like a diving Divining Road. No, not water, but treasure. It attracts treasure. The statue has been lost ever since and is said to be lying around here somewhere still. No one's been able to find the statue, but they say that anyone who goes looking for it will be rewarded with their own treasure. How ironic. Hey, don't make fun. I used to climb around here a lot when I was a kid and I found lots of treasure. Now it's your turn. You could use some treasure today. So go on, get searching. Do I have to? We're not leaving here until you find your treasure. Alright. Quindi devo andare a saltellare qua per cercare il tesoro. C'è che la componente parkour qua. No! Ero quasi arrivato. Mi sembra di tornare ai tempi di Minecraft. Con tutti quei parkour folli. Le mappe parkour di Minecraft. Ve le ricordate le mappe parkour di Minecraft? Ho trovato un ramo. Ehi Pina, ho trovato un ramo. Pina, Pina, ho trovato un ramo. Pina. Well, are you happy, Dr. Jones? I don't know. I just found this old stick. That's perfect. Really? It's just a dried up old stick, bare all over the place here. But this stick comes from a magical ruin. That means this stick is magic too. Your own magic stick. I'm quite jealous. So does that count? Absolutely. Come on, let's go and take good care of your magic stick. Ok. Adesso abbiamo quindi un... ma dobbiamo scendere. Posso scendere? Come scendo? No, devo andare su? Sì, forse devo andare su. Out of breath already? Well then, let's go. We're almost there now. Ho capito, pensavo che andassimo a casa, no? Che facessimo ancora la salita alla Napurna qua. Vabbè. Oh, che bell'arancione però, so benissimo questa maglia con l'arancione del Porcupine qua. How do you like it? Whoa, the view is great. I mean, in Porcupine. Settled in yet? Not really. Well, I think it's really nice here, but even though the town is so small, I still haven't gotten my bearings. It's unfamiliar. Why are you still here? Well, I grew up here. I was even born in St. Ursula's. Really? Yeah, so was everyone else here in Porcupine. I kind of never thought about that before. It's a part of me that longs to get anywhere. To be the big city or to another country, far away. But another part of me keeps me here. I like the small alleys and the narrow streets. I like the people here. And of course I like my store. I feel like I can make a difference here. I always realize that at this time of year. Especially when the Hibernation Festival is coming up. I've heard about that. That's why you were at the marketplace, right? The Hibernation Festival is the best time of the year for me. There's drinks, live bands, dancing all night long, and of course the big stew contest. Everyone comes together again before the cold season hits. What is it? I hope I can make a difference here too. Well, of course, Finley, look at you. You're a doctor. Sure, but it's not easy either. Nobody said it was. You can also make small things happen. For example, do you still have your magic stick? See? What's that? That's your monument. The people of Porcupine will be craning their necks skywards to gaze upon this mighty edifice. Who was this Pinley? How did he make it all the way up there? And was Pina Tree Master and Queen of Plants really as hot as they said that she was? That's what they'll be wondering. They'll sing ballads about us in the taverns. The children will reenact our adventures in the street. You'll see. Sounds like a plan. Thanks. Don't mention it, Finley. Now it's your turn. Make it happen, my student. We should get going. My shift is about to start. Okay, fine. My arms are getting tired too. I can give you a ride. Thanks. Stop thanking me for everything or you'll have to walk. Got it? Again, I won't thank you for the ride, so no thanks. It was my pleasure. Please don't ever call me again. The trip was really lousy. You ruined my entire day. Don't worry, I'll gladly never take you anywhere again. I really hope you don't. E piove, no, oh, just in time. We would have gotten soaked out there. Are you made of sugar? Think of the plants. We need something to drink too. This summer was extremely dry. Yes, you are right. You don't mind the rain? Not at all. I love the rain. I'm the exact opposite. I better go inside. I got my ass kicked yesterday because I was late. You go ahead. I stay here a little longer and enjoy the rain. Don't let them get to you. Never. Ah no, è di qua l'ingresso. Ti è venuto al parcheggio effettivamente oggi. Ma demo, quando è che finisce la demo? Pensavo finisse là sul coso, ma invece no. Do you work here? I've just started, but at least I got 2 years scrubs already. Wisecracker. I've been waiting for half an hour. I need to talk to the chief of medicine. Do you know where he is? No, sorry, Dr. Tilbod is always very, very busy. I myself have only ever met him during the chief of medicine's round. I've been standing around here forever, and the first person I run into is this rookie. Fantastic. Is there anything I can do to help you? No, not unless you got promoted to chief of medicine today. Ah, ok. Ma io direi che quasi quasi possiamo anche interrompere qui con il discorso perché gli abbiamo già dedicato 1 ora e 10 e non lo so, cioè dobbiamo andare al terzo piano, dobbiamo parlare o dobbiamo parlare con la tizia. Come demo è lunghetta, eh? There's our squabble. My buddy Ralph told you about your little argument. Apparently he got a pretty good bashing from Carl. He was in a really bad mood today. Maybe next time you'd better stay out of each other's way. Ralph is a nice guy, but he drinks way too much. Anyways, Dr. Krakowski has already done the handover. She's in the general meeting this evening with all the senior physicians. Dr. Thibault and Mr. Heinrich are there too. So it's going to take a while. And you'll have to manage without her. So I'm supposed to give you your shift for tonight. Have fun, kid, and don't kill anyone. Ok. Vabbè, ma io lo interromperei qua. Direi che questo era Fall of Porcupine. La demo è uscita cioè c'era disponibile per LudoNarraCon 2023, quindi questo è sempre nella serie LudoNarraCon 2023. Ringrazio Fellow Traveler, come sempre, per le chiavi e la disponibilità e avermi permesso di partecipare anche quest'anno alla LudoNarraCon. Noi ci vediamo nel prossimo episodio. Ciao a tutti, spero che vi sia piaciuto.